Terms and conditions for Scottsbluff City Manager Kevin Spencer were laid out during last night's City Council meeting. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Scottsbluff Police Chief Kevin Spencer will be adding City Manager to his job title after the City Council signs off on his new employment agreement. During Monday night's meeting, the full terms and conditions of Spencer's new contract were ironed out. His job as City Manager will be overseen by the Council, while his job as Police Chief will continue to be overseen by the Civil Service Commission. His new salary for the combined role will be $140,000 and include a retirement plan, vehicle and phone reimbursement, and other expenses. Spencer has been serving as interim city manager along with Finance Director Liz Lutzenheiser since February, following the termination of Dustin Reeves' contract, and was offered the job earlier this month after being named one of two finalists for the post. Well, the Gering City Council has passed a resolution to increase rates at the Civic Center following a November 1st meeting of the Administrative Committee. City Administrator Pat Heath explained that at times the city is losing money, generally on evening rentals at the Civic Center. He said the rates need to be righted so it's not losing money on staffing. The committee also reviewed rental rates for other local facilities, and by raising the Civic Center's rates, they'd be more in line with similar venues. Rick and Judy Keller added that the rental rates for the Civic Center have been pretty stagnant for the past 19 years. The biggest changes for the approved increases will be 17% for private rentals of the Grand Ballroom, and for public events like trade shows, rates will increase by 20% for the Grand Ballroom and 40% for rentals of the Oregon Trail Room. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Better sleep and better health can be found at Western Sleep Medicine in Gering. Since 2006, Western Sleep Medicine has offered the lowest cost sleep testing either in their independent sleep laboratory or the privacy of your own home. You have control over your health care and your out-of-pocket cost. All insurance is accepted for a much lower cost than the regional option. If you need a sleep study, ask for Western Sleep Medicine. They've helped thousands of people over the years and want to help you. Western Sleep Medicine. Better sleep, better health.
Welcome back. The driver who caused a fatal crash in Box Butte County this past September has pleaded no contest to motor vehicle homicide. 55-year-old Jayesh Desai of Mumbai, India, entered his plea on Tuesday in Box Butte County Court and will be sentenced on the Class 1 misdemeanor on January 17th. Troopers say Desai was driving a Nissan east of Hemingford and didn't stop at the stop sign at the Link 7E Highway 385 intersection. He crashed into 77-year-old motorcyclist Kirby Schimmels of Houston, who was transported to the hospital in Alliance, where he was pronounced deceased. Well, a 48-year-old Scottsbluff woman who was arrested after stabbing her ex during a March altercation has been convicted on amended misdemeanor charges. Cassie Calderon was facing charges including second-degree domestic assault and use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony, but this month in court pleaded no contest to amended charges of third-degree domestic assault and carrying a concealed weapon. Court records say Calderon stabbed her ex on Avenue H and fled the scene before being apprehended a short while later. She faces up to a year in jail on both convictions when she's back in court on January 20th for sentencing. And a 38-year-old Alliance man has pleaded no contest to amended charges for leading Scottsbluff police on a vehicle pursuit back in August. Earlier this month, Chad Kelly pleaded no contest to a felony charge of operating a motor vehicle to avoid arrest, and in exchange for his plea, 2 related misdemeanor charges were dismissed. At the time, Kelly also had 3 warrants out of Box Butte County for burglary, theft, and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and he has pleaded no contest to the burglary charge in that case. His Scottsbluff County sentencing is set for January 6th, and his Box Butte County sentencing is set for January 25th.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Make a great investment this Black Friday. Renewal by Anderson's awesome Black Friday event is back by popular demand. Don't wait another day. This is incredible. 20% off every window, plus a Visa gift card for up to $1,500. No money down, no interest, no payments for 18 months. You don't pay a dime until 2024. Make a fantastic investment. Act fast. This incredible offer runs from Black Friday, November 25th through December 9th only. But don't wait. Book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com. Renewal by Anderson's Black Friday sale is back.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank.
The Nebraska Extension, Terrell Farms, a Sustainable Agricultural Research and Education, or SARE program, will host a field day on Monday, November 28th, to look at management and fall grazed cover crops. Jack Arterburn, Nebraska Extension Beef Systems Educator, says they began the fall grazed cover crop project a few years ago.
And because of COVID, we haven't been able to have the field day, and so we scheduled the field day for this fall down at Terrell Farms south of Hay Springs. The project was to evaluate the effects of continuous grazing versus strip grazing on a fall grazed cover crops, and in this instance, it was oats and turnips.
Arterburn said that the project ran 2 years, and they finished up last year with the grazing season.
But we did see the data does show that strip grazing really does use the cover crop a lot better versus a continuous system where they have access to the entire area, because so much of the crop does get trampled and wasted. And so we saw much greater utilization with the strip grazing and little to no loss of animal body condition or weight gain compared to strip grazing compared to continuous grazing.
The field day will be Monday, November 28th at 1:30 at the Terrell Farms on Mirage Flats, south of Hay Springs. The event is free, but registration is required. To learn more and to register, call the Sheridan County Extension Office at 308-327-2312.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
One of my big responsibilities is making Runzerian. I put all of my love into making ranch because it is the best by far. What are you doing if you don't get ranch?
let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, more online surveys could be in the future for Scottsbluff residents. Members of the City Planning Commission last week discussed the idea of using such a method to get more public input on issues that come before the group. Chair Dana Weber and member Angie Aguayo noted the information gathered in such a manner would help inform commission decisions on subjects both large and small.
I know at times we've kind of had a difficult time trying to decide on like the Gateway Greenway and you know, maybe it wouldn't hurt to ask, what is your impression of driving into Scottsbluff? What kind of a community? Is it pleasant and pretty and attractive, or you know?
Well, even the parks, they don't all get equal consideration.
Commission members noted such a method would be especially useful when it comes to updating the city's comprehensive plan, which was last reviewed and revised in 2016. The topic will come up as a potential action item during a future Planning Commission meeting. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.